Hello guys, I decided to make a quick little video to kind of go over the DashDaq. Had a lot of questions and concerns about it, whether it's how well it views in sunlight and how responsive it is. This example's in a 2004 NSX with OBD2 connection and external sensors provided by Zytronics. So I'll give you a quick little demonstration of how long it takes to boot. Press the power button. It does take a few seconds for everything to boot up. You do have a configurable splash screen, which we'll see here in just a second. You can make this be pretty much any file you want it to be. And then you'll actually get into live data once the car starts. With the car started, you'll start to see live data appear. In this particular gauge, the intake air temps, and that is about it that's actually coming from the OBD2 source. You want to try to limit your OBD2 gathering data to the smallest number of actual PIDs or that you can use at a time. The fewer number you have, the faster the response is from them. So I'll get a little closer here. The RPMs being indicated on there right now, roughly 1100 RPMs as we're in cold start. Air-fuel ratio for both banks. Map. The sweeping indicator going across the top is actually, for me, is my boost gauge. It can pretty much be configured for anything that you want. I also went in and just to show you some of what you can do as far as like a shift light. The bottom band of the gauge is set up to display a high RPM warning. Just to make it simple, I set it for 2500 RPMs just to make it come up quicker without having to really rev the motor. So here goes. As soon as the engine reaches 2500 RPMs, the warning light flashes. It can also play an audible warning and give you a sound or words or text or any wave file that you want it to play. It can do that. As far as a mounting solution, I built this pod, give you kind of an idea for size and shape. I tried to mimic the factory shape as much as I possibly could, trimmed it in leather, and pretty much have it set up in there. That's pretty much it. Hopefully this gives you guys a little bit better idea about what it can and can't do. It does have a little light sensor built into it. It's this little white dot on the corner, and it will automatically dim the display as it doesn't detect after it stops detecting sunlight or any other light. So as far as using it at night, it's very easy to use. It's not blinding. And during the day, it's plenty bright enough to deal with sunlight issues. The only reflective issues I've really ever have is if somebody's in the passenger seat wearing a white shirt. I could sometimes, sometimes it makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's still very usable. There you go.